Hello students, welcome to Vinay Ashliya online videos on maths, right? So today we are going to see a topic coordinate geometry class 9. It is just introductory topic of class 9 and it is very easy as well as very important because it has a wide range of applications in real life from GPS system to finding the in chess, right? Lots of applications are there. So let's start with this topic. So coordinate system. So, students, this coordinate geometry is the first link between the algebra and geometry. Right? That's why it's first importance. Second importance, in suppose I am in Amravati, some person is at Pune, right? So the coordinates, the computer. Suppose I have the mobile and my mobile coordinate is 1 2. There they have the mobile, the coordinate is 5 7. So like this the computer find the distance between the two mobiles or two coordinates, right? This is one of the applications. In chess also coordinate system or right coordinates are being used. So if you want to write the notes, if you are in standard ninth, you may write the note. Just pause the videos and you can write the notes. So very first point is, what is coordinate geometry? I just told you, the use of algebra to study geometric properties is called as coordinate system. Right? Yes. So many times they called it as Cartesian coordinates or Cartesian. Why Cartesian? Because a scientist named Rene Descartes discovered this topic. Now he was just sleeping one night and he just saw a fly at the top. He was not able to sleep, so he just think that how he could find the coordinates or position, how he can locate that fly. In that way he started making the squares there, and that's how the coordinates system developed, right? Now there are two axes, right? X and y. So why we take first x and next y? It is in alphabetically, in alphabets first there is x and then y. So again, a system of geometry where the position of points on the plane is described using an ordered pair of numbers. The method of describing the location of the points in this way was proposed by French mathematician Rene Descartes. That's why it is called as Cartesian coordinates or Cartesian coordinate plane. Right, see here, Rene Descartes. Scientist name sometimes matters because if you go through the details of the scientist, you can learn many new things. He proposed further that curves and lines could be described by the equations using the technique, thus being the first to link algebra and geometry. In honor of his work, the coordinates of the point are often referred to as what? Cartesian coordinates, and the coordinate plane as a Cartesian coordinate plane. Let's move further. Yes, these are the points you have to write in your notes. So you may just pause the screen. The very first point says the two some basic important to locate where the coordinate geometry used and for how we locate the coordinates. That are the steps. The first, to locate the position of a point on a plane. This is suppose a plane. This is a plane, and you want to locate the coordinate of certain point. This point, suppose, right? So we need these two axes, right? So we need these two axes, right? So we draw the two axes. We need the axis. We write two axes, x and y axis, right? Now suppose this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, right? Now suppose what is second point is very important to understand. The distance of a point from a y-axis is called as x coordinate. Now suppose we take 2 here. So what are the coordinates of 2? Can you tell me? What are the coordinates of 2? Yes. Distance from x-axis is 0. Right. To distance of x is, but distance of from y-axis is 2. Distance of y-axis is 2. So how we can write it as 2, and distance from x-axis is 0. Right. So this is what the x coordinate is. the x-axis, the coordinates of point on axis. Suppose the coordinate is on the x-axis, we write it as 2, 0. This 2 distance from y-axis is 2 and from x-axis it is 0. Right. So that is what 2, 0. So it is called as, and the x coordinate. So again I am telling you this point. Suppose these are two coordinates. The x coordinate is called as x coordinate. This is also called as what? See in the notes it is written abscissa. It is also called as abscissa. ABSCISSA. Right. The distance of a point from the x-axis is called its y coordinates. Suppose here any point, the distance of a point from this coordinate is y coordinate, right? So it can be written as 0y, 0y, y-axis. It is on the y-axis. So anything on the y-axis can be written as 0, and how much distance from the x-axis? It is y coordinate or 2, whatever you want to write. So that is that these points are very, very important. Please note it down. Okay. Yes, now this is, I already told you, coordinate plane. This is all complete. This is the plane. This is called as coordinate plane. And naturally we just move. Suppose we are moving the step 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 1 2 3, right? But if you are moving backward, we can also say that 1 2 and 3. But to know the direction, some country people discovered that we can just change the sign of the numbers so that we can locate the direction. They given the sign as -1, -2, -3. Similarly, this here, if you are moving 1 2 3, if you are moving backward, we can write -1 -2 -3 like this. And this is called as origin. Right. So it is positive direction, it is negative direction. It is positive direction, it is negative direction. I hope so. No doubt is there. Again, the very, very important part, it is again the quadrants. So our coordinate system or coordinate plane is divided into, we divide our coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. See, this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Now see, this has a vast range of application, right, from 11, 12, derivative integration, right, trigonometry. So this is 0, this is origin, 1 2 3, right, -1 -2 -3, right, here also -1 -2, here 1 2 3. So see, first x coordinate is positive and y coordinate also positive, positive. Here x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. Here both the coordinates are negative, right? Here x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Like this, the signs are, you can remember these signs. Okay. Yes, I told you if you want to locate, now I am giving you 5 seconds to locate the point. The question mark is given there. You need to write the location of that point in your book. Just draw this, and I want you to find the location of this point. I told you, see this, what is the location of this? First see x-axis. So -3 and -2. Here x coordinate 2, here 1. So what will be the location of this point? Yes, you have to find it. Done. Okay. So x coordinate is, yes, for this x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is -2.5. Like this, you have to move, right? So now we move ahead. So I already told you these are the quadrants, but my question is here, very important question. Can we, in which quadrant 1 0 will lie here? 1 0 will lie in which quadrant? See, 1 0. Suppose this is 1, this is, coordinate is 1. So in which quadrant this point will lie? The very important answer is in no quadrant. It lies on x-axis. See, none. Points which lie on the x-axis do not lie in any quadrant. I hope so. The basics are quite clear now. Now suppose you may write your answer. The person has to locate the point here. The point, I hope so you are able to see the point. This is the point. You want to find the location of this point. Yes, anybody? X coordinate is, yes, X coordinate is 5 and Y coordinate is 3. The 5, 3 is the location of this point. Okay, great. Start with the exercise. Very interesting exercise. You may answer is also given, but first you should try by yourself. Otherwise, then if you are unable to get the answer, you may write the answer. So, very first question is, how will you describe the position of a table lamp on your study table to another person? Suppose you are up now. Depends upon how you sit, right? Then only then you can explain the position of your lamp. Suppose you are, this lamp position. Suppose this distance is 25 and this distance is 15. Alright, this is position of the lamp. Now suppose you are sitting here. Suppose you are sitting here, right? So then this is your what? This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis, right? So what will be the position then? What will be the position? X coordinate is here 15, right? Now you write here x coordinate first. So you will write here 15 and 25. But now suppose you are sitting this side. So will be your basic and this will x-axis and this is your y-axis. So then what will be a coordinate here? Then the coordinate will change. X coordinate will be 25 and y coordinate will be what? 15, like this. So that is all only written there. Let us consider the given below figure to state suitable on which of a study table, right? Table there on which a study lamp is placed. Let us consider lamp on the table as a point and the table as a plane. From the figure, we can conclude that the table is rectangular in shape. Yes. So in exam, don't draw this drawing. Just draw a simple table with a rectangular and just draw one line there. In shape and when observed from the top, the table has a short edge and a long edge, right? Let us measure the distance of a lamp from the shorter edge, as I told you, from the shorter edge and then from the longer edge. So from the shorter edge, if we go from the shorter edge, right, then what will be the point? I told you just what will be the point? 1525, right? Shorter edge, if you go with the shorter edge, it will be 1525. We can so let us measure distance of a lamp from shorter edge and longer edge. Let us assume that the distance of a lamp from the shorter edge is 15 and from the longer edge is 25. Therefore, we can conclude that the position of a lamp on the table can be described in two ways depending on the order of axis. जैसे आप एक्सेस ड्रॉ करोगे वैसे आप उसका पोजीशन फाइंड आउट करेंगे. तो 15 25 और 25 15 will be your position. I hope so it is very clear now, right? Okay. Now this is your very important question, second one. The question is easy though it is looking long. Very first, before going through the question, you should very clearly you should know that what are the direction in on the page. Many students had gone through the uh, competitive exam, so they know the direction questions. North, south, east, west. These are the direction that we write on the book. North, south, east, west. Now see. A city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. Two main roads at the center of the city. Right. These two roads are along the north-south direction and east-west direction. North-south. This is north, this is south, and this is east, and this is west direction. All the other streets of the city run parallel to these roads and are 200 meters apart. There are 5 streets in each direction. Using 1 centimeter, you need to take 1 centimeter equals to 200 meter. Draw the model of the city on your notebook. Represent the road streets by single lines. Right. There are many cross street in your model. So this is what the answer now. A particular cross street has been made streets on one running in north-south direction and another east-west. Already we did it. Each cross street is referred to the following manner. If second street running in the north-south direction and fifth in the east-west direction meet at some crossing, then we call this cross point as 2, 5. You will get very clear idea about this here. Right. See, north-south. You may draw this figure in your book. See, first we had made these lines here. These lines, these two intersecting line. This is north-south and this is east-west. So five roads parallel to this direction. So one, two, three, four, five, and five roads parallel to here. One, two, three, four. Just increase that length and five. Right. See, one, two, three, four, and five. Here also one, two, three, four, and five. So these are the coordinates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the coordinates 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what is the coordinate of this point? From x it is 4 and for y it is 3. So 4, 3. What is the coordinate of this point? It is 3 and 4. What is the coordinate of this point? 2 and only unique ways. No other way it can be crossed. No other coordinates. So from the figure we can conclude that only one point have the coordinates 4, 3. No other point is possible for the 4, 3. Right? Only here. If we here also it will change the coordinate. Right? So that's the only one point is possible. From the figure we can conclude that only one point have the coordinates 3, 4. Therefore we can conclude that only one cross street can be referred to as 3, 4. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you want, you can subscribe the channel, right? And meet you in the next class. Till then, take care.